Seraphine has gone from being a cute fate Instagram musician to somehow pissing off every facet of the League community in one foul swoop. And I'd be hard-pressed to tell you I haven't been watching these past few months unfold, writing and deleting my thoughts on the whole Seraphine KDA promo that never seems to end. But it isn't until now that Worlds is almost here that I can finally pick apart what exactly has been bothering me about all this, now that we can get the bigger picture of what Riot's goal was for this extensive promotional campaign. When we last checked in with Seraphine, she was posting a bit on Instagram, sharing a few covers and selfies. Average social media behavior. I had speculated that because she had pink hair as a baby, she might be some sort of alien acting as a bridge between the real world and the mythical world of Runeterra, which the League characters are from. Additionally, because she was sharing artwork and musicians, I thought she was going to be used as a way to promote smaller artists who didn't necessarily do anything related to League. Then we started hitting this phase 2 of the social media campaign, which I like to call the #blessed era of posting, where Seraphine announces that just after releasing one short original track, she has been signed to work with musical sensation KDA. We also get humble brags of getting verified on Twitter, in case, there's another account trying to impersonate an impersonation. Posts about self-care, selfies with Ari, and one of the most egregious of all, being sad about having to leave her day job because she made it as a musician. And this is the part where I was getting annoyed, because this is a time where there has been unprecedented job loss, and the live music industry has virtually been decimated. This is a time where even something as simple as going out for bubble tea is something many people wish they could do safely. And Seraphine's posts don't reflect the reality of what we are living right now. You can even see someone calling her out on this in one of her posts about her being at a concert. So it becomes nearly impossible for her to be relatable in any way because she is living a reality that is void of any of the hardships that most people are dealing with right now. And it only got worse as Seraphine moved into phase 3, which is when she began to imitate signs of self-doubt. This insight into her diary and the posts she makes while working one-on-one with each KDA member slowly built up to a tweet in which she asked her followers to send her supportive tweets in the wake of her KDA performance, which she then put on display on her corkboard. It's all very unnerving and wrong, especially when you remember that this is a marketing account run by a team over at Riot Games, not a real person. Asking for engagement under the guise of a mental health issue is wrong under any circumstance. Never mind during a pandemic when we are living in a mental health crisis where most people cannot receive the help they need. For many, this post was the final straw, and I'm glad that people are taking Riot to task over this decision. By this point, Seraphine was posting at least once every day, in what we know was written way in advance on a content calendar. The assets have to be drawn. It's a lot of work to put this all together. This bout of depression maximized engagement right before the announcement of her kit, as well as a full line of cosmetics available for purchase. On Twitter alone, there's at least 3 different official promo accounts for KDA updates. And if you pay attention to Seraphine's replies, most of them are about promoting fan art or comments that fit this mental health narrative. I also wonder about the real impact Seraphine's promotion had on any of the artists. In order for Seraphine to become a fully realized KDA star of her dreams, you will need to buy a $30 skin to engage in a narrative mission through the journey we saw unfold through her social media posts. Meanwhile, during this whole Seraphine campaign, Samira was released with little to no fanfare, despite her being one of the more interesting champion designs to come out in a long time. It's also just another example of how Riot continues to do a disservice to what few BIPOC champions they have in their game. Combine this with a kit that's coming for Sona's gig, and we have just about everyone reeling from Seraphine's impact. And honestly, I don't blame people for scoffing. We are living in an era where individualistic stories like Seraphine's are not what the general public wants or needs right now. We are looking to celebrities to use their immense privilege for good, being humble and donating their time and energy, and calling out those who don't. It's kind of the opposite of Seraphine's story, if you think. We love this idea of famous people being humbled, stuck in their homes, doing God knows what. We need stories about the collective working together to accomplish impossible goals. We all feel the weight of the world right now, and we don't need a fictional character to imitate that for us, especially that character who is created by a company that has been well documented to treat all their employees like shit. At the end of it all, Seraphine is designed to take and give very little in return. We can't celebrate the journey she's taken us on because nothing was accomplished, and the only party that benefits is Riot.